Hey, good morning. This is Adrian, one of the pastors at Twin Lakes Church, joining you for today's devotional. I want to share with you a memory. My family and I are actually in Florida right now on vacation, visiting family. And this Sunday, we're going to take a quick stop in Orlando to go to Disney World and go to the Magic Kingdom. And I'm so excited. It's a surprise for the girls. Hopefully they're excited as we go. But it reminds me of this time we went a few years ago. We did a big Disney trip. Went to all the parks in Orlando and a few special meals, including a character breakfast where you go and the characters come out and you get to meet them. And so we go to Animal Kingdom one morning and walk there. The girls have no idea. They just think we're going to eat. And, we get our food and we're eating. And then in the middle of the meal, you can hear a commotion. You look over and the characters are coming out. And at this character breakfast, it was the big shots. Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, and Goofy in safari gear all coming out to say hi to your family at your table. And as they came out, our girls were, Ella, our youngest, our oldest, she was about 7 at the time, was so excited. It's like, oh, here he comes. But Penelope, our 4-year-old at the time, she was silent and her eyes widened. She looked at us, she looked around, and she said this: "He's real." She couldn't believe it. Mickey Mouse, who she's seen on TV and cartoons and books, here he was in the flesh. He is real. And, he came over and it was such a great experience. They hug and, they do such a good job. They sign your book and give you a kiss and a high five. And it was such a great moment. And I love to think about that at times, looking at my daughter and just remembering how excited she was and how magical that moment was for her. Well, if you go to Twin Lakes Church, if you've been joining us on the live stream, you're following our sermons on our website, right now we're in the middle and we just started a brand new series called God's Guide to God, where we're looking at the scripture in Exodus where God reveals himself. He describes himself, who he is and what he's like. And I really want to encourage you to if you aren't already, join us here live or go on the live stream, or you can just watch the sermons at our website or on our app, because it is such an important thing to know who God is. A lot of us have a picture of who we think God is in our minds. Maybe he's, for me when I was a kid, he's that scary guy up there who's just waiting to punish me for doing something wrong. Or at least that's what my mom told me, I think, to keep me in line. But then as you begin to know who God is, loving, compassionate, merciful, faithful, forgiving God, it begins to change your life. And I want to share with you a verse and the power of knowing who God is. It comes from 2 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 16, and it says this: "But whenever someone turns to the Lord, the veil is taken away, for the Lord is the Spirit, and wherever the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom." So all of us who have had that veil removed can see and reflect the glory of the Lord, and the Lord, who is the Spirit, makes us more and more like him as we are changed into his glorious image. As we think about and learn who God is, what he's like, what Paul is telling us is that we slowly but surely are changed more and more into his image, which is our goal, to be more and more like God, to be more like Jesus, right? Well, I hope that encourages you. And again, if you aren't already, join us here on the weekends. We're gathering in person, or if you're not in the area, you can join us on the live stream. And we'd love to see you here. Be encouraged, be blessed, and we'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.